Hello, this is Gloria J. York, Master Tarot Reader for over 25 years, spiritual channeler since birth, and best-selling author of the #1 bestseller, Medical Manslaughter. Will your doctor cause your death? Please read it. It will save your life. And here we are going into the month of June, the sign of Gemini. And what an exciting month this is. We not only have birthdays in June for many people that are in the sign of Gemini, but they might have rising or moon sign in the sign of Cancer, which is the tarot read that we're going to do today. But also there's Father's Day, and then there's summer solstice that comes in on the 21st. And so there's a lot happening in this month. Mercury, yes, is going retrograde and will be so until the middle of July. And so the planets are moving quickly, and we've got a lot going on with Saturn, Pluto, Neptune, and all that has an influence on our emotions. And so if there was one word that you would have to use for the month of June, in looking at all the various signs, I would say the word change. Change is the major word. Now, naturally, most of us have been in a shutdown situation with the COVID virus, and now most states are opening up, and so we're able to get out, be among people more, enjoy some of the things that we enjoy, and hopefully very soon all will be available to us, such as restaurants and sports activities and all. Spirit is telling me over and over that through this COVID, you're like 95% through it. And so Spirit is saying it's time for you to move out and put aside any fear that you have. There's nothing to fear. And I hear this strongly over and over again to relate to all of you. So get out, get fresh air, get sunshine. Your body was made that way that it needs it. You were not made to be cooped up inside day in and day out. You are hurting your immune system by doing that. So we want to build our immune system, and how do we do that? We do that by eating correctly, eating good, nutritious food, the vegetables, the fruits, the proteins, and then also the fresh air and the sunshine. Nature has a healing effect on all of us. So, Cancer, we're going to take a look today at how things are going to look for you in the month of June 2020. Okay, your initial card is the Page of Rods. The Page of Rods is someone young coming to you with some sort of an idea that they want to bounce off of you, something that they might need help with, your help. And so they're coming and bringing a message, especially something that is an idea that they want you to consider. And influencing this card is the Three of Rods. And so here we have rods and rods. And that usually relates to a creative project or definitely to your work environment. So, as I said before, we've got to consider that there is a change coming. Somebody wants to start something new. Somebody wants to do something different. They need you involved in it. It's going to involve you doing things that are different. So that is the major beginning on where we're at here. And of course, that could involve many of you being called back to work now that businesses are opening up again, and a new opportunity is being presented to you, maybe a new position. And so it definitely is calling out to some sort of a change, something different that you're not used to. Now, also this is in the immediate, and so in this immediate past, meaning this past month or so, we have the Three of Swords. And this tells me that there's been some heartbreak, definitely been some heartbreak. And you're still recovering from it. Someone disappointed you. Someone broke your heart. Someone left you or was not honest with you. And you're still recovering from it. It's not totally out of your life yet, and your heart hasn't totally healed. Now, in the distant past, meaning within the past year, 2 years, 3 years, we here have, as you can see, the Five of Cups. And this card is showing remorse for somebody that you've lost, a love that has gone on. Either the person has left you, or there's been a divorce, or there's been a death. And so you're still mourning them being gone. But Spirit is saying that they are sending you another love. As a matter of fact, they're sending you two. Now, this could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a work colleague, but it is somebody definitely going to come into your life that you're going to care about, that you're going to be glad is there. Someone that perhaps could end up being a very good friend. Or, like I said, it could be some sort of a romantic relationship. And so, Spirit is saying, there is this void when this person or these people left. But the universe will never tolerate a void. And so that void is going to be filled by new loves coming to you. When we look at the position of your destiny, we have the Ten of Cups. Well, that's beautiful. The Ten of Cups says you will have happiness, love. You're going to be surrounded by people who love you and that you love. You'll have peace and contentment. And that, again, is your destiny. And so that is something that you're working for, and that is something that you desire, something that you really want, and that is what is going to happen. Now, from the 6th card to the 10th card, we start to get into the future. And our 6th card is the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is more or less saying that there is some situation which you're refusing to look at honestly. You've got to take off that blindfold. And there's many instances when you feel like you're being held back. And you give a lot of reasons for that, Cancer. Oh, I can't do this because I don't have the money. I can't go here because I'm tied down. I've got to watch the grandchildren. I've got the dog to think of. You come up with all kind of excuses that keep you bound, when actually you're only bound in your mind. Any of that can be easily solved. So you've got to take off that blindfold, because there's something Spirit is telling me that you refuse to face, Cancer. Some situation. Something that you're looking is happening either to you now or happened to you in the past. And you want to make, and you are making, a big excuse about it. Well, I turned out this way because I had a rough childhood. Because I didn't have all the clothes that I wanted to have when I was young, and so now I shop like crazy. You see how you create these scenarios in your head? You see how you look to what's happened to you and you make excuses in regards to it as to why you are the way you are today. And that shouldn't be that. You shouldn't do that. You are who you are today because of the way you made yourself. And so stop making excuses. Take the blindfold off and see things realistically. And maybe your past or your childhood wasn't perfect. Nothing in life is. But there was always good as there was maybe bad. Because the universe always seeks for balance. So try to remember the good times, the happy times. Try to remember all the good that you are. Now, as we continue, in the next position is what you fear. And you happen to have the hangman. The hangman is saying that you really would love to move on. You really would love to take that step and make things different because you're not really happy totally with the way things are where you're at, either work or home or friends or relationships, whatever. There's something that you're not happy with, maybe a couple of those. And you want to move on, but yet you won't forget that past. Yet you have one foot in the past, one foot in the present, picture that, if you will, and yet you want to move forward into the future, which is almost impossible. You got to get that foot out of the past, into the present, both feet. Now you can step forward. So there's things that you have to think about. Spirit is saying things you have to forgive about. Either forgive yourself or forgive others that were in your life. Because there's something there that you keep mulling over as if you're in a ditch, a muddy, wet ditch, and you cannot move forward. You know, when a car gets stuck in a ditch and you want to go, all you do is spin your wheels. And that's what you're doing. So you have to rise above that past. You have to forgive if it brings back bad memories, things that you don't like to think about, things you wish you could do over, people you wish you could see and you could treat them differently. But we can't go back. We can't go back, not here on this plane. When we go to the next plane, we pass over, then it'll be a whole new chance to be together again in a whole new scenario. But for right now, Spirit is saying, move forward. Move forward, Cancer. Move forward. Now, in the next position, which is your friends and your family and even your colleagues, you see here with the Eight of Pentacles, you'll see how he's polishing something up there. Okay. Someone is coming to you, and we mentioned that in the beginning with the Page of Rods. Someone is going to present something to you where you can make more money. People are talking about you. People are talking about what a good job you do, how you're dependable and you're a good worker. And so someone is going to come to you and offer you a job, another job, a promotion, more money, something in regards to you gaining more and more income. So we've got that coming, which is something really special because you're a good worker, you're dependable. And so income is going to be increased. In the position of what you desire, we have the Eight of Rods. And as you know, we started with the Page of Rods, we influenced it with the Three of Rods, and so it's all around work for this month of June. Yeah, employment. You put out your wishes. You've put out your prayers and your thoughts. And you've said, this is what I want. This is what I desire. And you're hoping it'll come through. Now, for many of you, it's, like I said before, coming out of this pandemic. It's time to get back to work. The business that you are in is opening up. It's increasing in sales. They need you. They need you. They need your expertise. They need you to get back on the job and get going. And you, Cancer, you need it too. Again, Spirit is saying, you were not made to stay in the house behind locked doors, day in, day out, day in, day out. Get out. Get out. Meet new people. Join clubs, organizations. Go shopping. Go walking at the mall. You never know when someone will start a conversation with you. And that will turn into a very good friendship. Okay, and our final outcome is the Six of Swords. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that you are not yearning for a vacation. Well-deserved vacation, because you are. You really want to take a trip. You really do. And you will. And you will. This is your final outcome. So you will. Are you going to do it in June? I don't think so. Spirit is saying no, not yet. More towards the fall is what I'm hearing. So August, September, October. And you're going to venture out because you need to get away. You really need a change of scenery. You need a change. You need to depress, compress, de-stress. Yeah. And so you are going to be taking a trip, a voyage. And it could even involve a new job for some of you. Yeah, it could involve employment. If not, definitely your vacation time. Now, I always pick an extra card, and the Three of Pentacles have come up for you. And so you are honing your skills. You are learning more about what you want to do so that you can get more money. And that's what this is. This is studying, looking at courses online, taking classes, reading a book. You're at work and they want you to assume more responsibility, and they're offering you a promotion, a position that goes up. This is all in the works for you for June into early July, because time is fluid. And so it flows. Yeah. But this is what it's calling you to do during this month of June. So you have promotion there coming about, definitely a chance to elevate yourself and to grow, but you still need some more study. And so you're going to have to sharpen your tools, as they say. Yeah. Okay, Cancer, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick a card for you for a special message sent just to you from the Archangels. Now, we all know Archangel Michael is standing at God's throne, and he's our protector, protects us from all evil and all bad. There's Archangel Raphael, who we talk to and pray to, that naturally helps us in healing, not only ourselves, but also anyone that we love that might be hurting. And healing has a lot that it encompasses. Immediately we think about healing the physical body, but there's many now, especially during this shutdown, that need healing mentally, because this shutdown and this lack of funds have caused more murders, more suicides, more drug abuse, more alcohol abuse, spousal abuse, abuse of children. So we prayed Archangel Raphael to heal that situation and to heal that person. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, who has delivered every important message from Father God to us since the beginning of time. But they tell me there are other archangels too, and I'm learning about them as time goes on. Different names, different ones, and they have their specialty, and they have their messages to give to you. And so some of those names are in here. And we'll see which archangel has a message for you under the sign of Cancer for the month of June. Okay. Oh, they tell me now. Okay, great. Well, this is from Archangel Michael. Yeah. Archangel Michael is saying, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. A powerful and creative child of God. You're very loved. And that's important for you to know, Cancer, because it seems though that you've been going through a period when there has been heartbreak and disappointment and challenges and regrets. But now you're coming out of it and into the month of June. The archangels are saying to you, you are special. Move forward. Leave the past behind. Take only the good memories from the past. Don't bother your mind or your heart with anything that might have hurt you, because maybe, just maybe, you didn't understand all that was going on totally with other people that were in your life at that time. And so forgive. Forgive and forget, and remember the happy times, because there's always happy times to remember. I hope you've enjoyed this read, Cancer, and if you have, please click on like. Please share it with friends and family and colleagues, and share it with people you don't even know on Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And also, don't forget, right now, click on subscribe. And If you'd like, you can scroll down and leave a comment or ask a question. I do read them, and I do answer questions immediately. So I thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again next month. God bless you.